And I'm not trying to be a manipulator. I'm telling you, God told, let me tell you where I came up with this $1,000 seed. It wasn't from Mike Murdoch and nobody else. When I was 21 years old or younger, I told God, I said, I want to be $1 million giver in your kingdom. And that night, the Lord came to me in a dream and said, if you want to be $1 million giver, you must start small first. And then he says, I want you to give $1,000 to a man, to a pastor who did you wrong. That's how it started. I woke up out of that dream, and I mean, I didn't hardly have nothing at that time. I didn't have no $1,000. I said, God, $1,000? I don't even have $1,000. And then the Holy Spirit said, I'm going to give it to you. That's why I tell people the vow. If you don't have it on you, that don't mean God ain't going to give it to you. You must vow it and say, well, God, when you give it to me, I'll sow it. I waited, and about a week later, a lady came up to me with $1,000 check and said, God told me in a dream to give you $1,000. She gave me the $1,000. I gave it to the pastor, even though I wanted to go buy some McDonald's or something with it and some Krispy Kreme. But I did not eat my seed. A lot of you eat your seed. You go do things you want to do with your seed God tell you to sow. And so I said, here it is. I gave it to him, and then the Lord blessed me. I got a miracle, a breakthrough for $100,000. And then from there, it just kept rolling. I kept getting blessed, and I was able to give $1 million into the kingdom. To this day, I have given $30 million into God's kingdom. 30 million. I'm a giver. Pastors, I'm talking to you. You got to be a giver. The reason why the devil talks about my wealth online, because he's a sucker. He ain't no giver, he's a taker. But he wants to accuse me of being a sucker like him through people on the internet. I'm not a sucker like you. I give. I don't take, I give.